Morning.
Good morning to you, boy. Julian.
Morning.
Julian, please on. Nagwala na. No. Ano na. Balik yung pan. Okay. So I will be... Julian, just a minute kayo.
Up and down.
Okay kayo. So I will share you now the screen for our reading. Okay. Okay, we are done with this. We are done with valuing friendship. Okay. Skills development. Okay, we are done with this. This is the last. Okay, the four words. Always remember that no more than three words or no more than four words. Okay, so we have here. Okay, we are now here about the body. So teacher Anne will discuss to you about body. Okay, it is our body. So we have here, first is our topic about our body, of course. What is our body composed of? So the concept of the body is closely related to the ideas of illness and health. Of course, Hugh, when we talk about body, our body, okay, it has the idea about illness and health. Okay. Can you please read here, Kyo, from here down here? Okay. All of us, please read.
All of us exist in bodies of different shape, height, color, and physical ability.
Okay.
The main reason for the difference are genetic and the fact that people body change as they age. However, a huge range of research indicate that there are social factors too.
Okay. So the concept of the body is closely related to the ideas of illness and health. Okay, it's about illness and health. So when we talk about body, of course, we gonna talk also about the health. We gonna talk also about the illness in our body. Okay, just like when you carry a heavy load, it's very hot outside. You carry heavy things. What will happen? When you go inside the aircon places or the air conditioned places, your body temperature becomes different. You will feel hot or you will feel cold and you've got fever because of that. So there is a connection with your body with the connection of your health, the connection of your body and the connection of your health. All of us exist in bodies of different shapes, heights, colors, and physical abilities. Okay. The main reason for the differences are genetic, and that the fact that people's bodies change as they age. Of course, when we get older, our body will react differently. It will be different here. The reaction is different when you were just 8 years old, when you will be 10, 11, 12. It will be different when you will be 20 and you will go to the university. It will be different. Okay. So all of us exist in bodies of different shapes, heights, colors, and physical abilities. The main reasons for the differences are genetic, and the fact that people's body change as they age. However, a huge range of research indicates that there are social factors too. There are social factors. Poorer people are more likely eat unhealthy. Okay. So The food. Okay, can you read it, Kyo? From here until here one. Poorer until factors. Please read. Poorer. Poorer people.
Poor people are more likely to eat unhealthy foods, to smoke cigarette and to be
Cigarettes. Cigarettes.
cigarette and to be employed in with
Repetitive.
repetitive, physically, physically different, difficult work, or the opposite, boring, inactive, employ,
Employment.
employ, employment. Moreover, their housing condition and neighborhood tend to be worse. All of these factors impact upon the condition of a person's health. The physical shape of body are strongly influenced in social factor.
By social factor. How do you read this one? Social. Okay, please.
Social,
Okay, social factors. This one, Kyo. Social. Kyo,
social
social. Okay. Employment.
employment,
Repetitive. Repetitive. Repeat. Repeat. Repetitive.
repetitive,
Okay, this influence.
ambulant,
Okay, neighborhoods.
neighborhoods,
Cigarettes.
cigarette,
Oh, you know what is cigarettes?
no,
You don't know cigarette? The one used when you smoke. That's cigarette. When people smoke, this use cigarette to smoke. That's cigarette. You know the word employment. You know this word employment? Kiyo? You know the word employment, Kiyo? Employment, you know this word?
employment,
Yeah? It is, what is that? Do you know, uh, do you have any hint about what is the meaning of employment? What is employment? Do you know that word? Employment. It means your jobs, your works. You are employed. You work. Okay. Next is repetitive. You know, repetitive. You know this one? It means it is being repeated, always repeated. Repetitive, it means it is always repeated. Okay. Okay. Another is influence. Okay. You know the word influence.
okay,
Do you know the word influence?
but nope,
Okay, influence, it means, example, Kiyo has always been a good influence to his friend because Kiyo is not a bad person. Kiyo is a good person. That is why Kiyo is a good influence to his friends. Good influence. Okay, that's influence. Okay, you understand, Kiyo?
yes, teacher,
Okay, next is, okay, persons. Impact, you know, impact again, impact.
impact,
Okay, impact, it means what is the good. Okay, your impact, what can you say, what can you do, what is the impact, what is the result of that. Impact is mean the result of what you do. Okay, here we have here different things. Okay, oh, sorry. Cigarettes, physically, neighborhoods, impact, okay, influence. So now I will discuss here about this one. Okay. Poorer people are more likely to eat unhealthy foods. Of course, when you are poor, you can eat unhealthy food. So it's mean not healthy. But if you're living in the countryside, people there keep on eating Healthy food like vegetables, okay, except the fruit because fruit is you have to buy that one. But when we talk about vegetables, they keep on eating that, and vegetable is very healthy. Do you eat vegetables? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I eat
So
vegetable.
what is your favorite vegetables?
Uh, Cucumber,
Cucumber and how about broccoli? You like broccoli?
cabbage.
Cabbage. Okay. So those vegetables, if you're living in the countryside, you can eat that one. There are many vegetables, which is healthy. But if you're trying to eat like the, I mean, what you mean is the milk. Okay, that most likely poor cannot afford. The poor people cannot afford to have that one. Okay. So, moreover, their housing condition and neighborhood tend to be worse. All of these factors impact upon the conditions of person's health. The physical shapes of bodies are strongly influenced by social factors. Okay? The physical shapes of bodies are strongly influenced by social factors. Okay, that's social factors. Okay. So most likely all of the factors like example, okay, you eat poor, eat unhealthy foods, to smoke cigarette and to be employed in repetitive physical difficult work at the opposite, boring inactive employment. So it's not only Q that will make you stress your food, the food that you eat because you are poor. It would be likely you will be also stressed when you keep on working very hard. You keep on working very hard, teacher. I keep on working very hard, teacher Anne. But then, of course, what happened? You are not happy with your work. You feel your work, oh, it's very boring. I don't like it. I don't like to be teacher. I don't like teaching because it's boring. So you are not happy with the teaching job, so you will be stressed. You are not happy to be an engineer, so you will be stressed because that is not your job. That is not the job that you really want. You want something else that will make you enjoy. So that will cause stress. Okay. Moreover, their housing conditions and neighborhood seem to be worse. Okay. In the Philippines, Keo, there are lots of people who are rich. There are also many people who are poor. They are just living in the slums. You know slums? You know
Nope,
slums? You know what's that?
no,
Okay, slums are the places in which people just live there, here, very near each other. Whether houses that is too small, they don't have bathroom, they don't have proper drainage because the lot of dogs, stray animals, rats are going there. Okay, so that's probably the reason why. So their place of their environment, rather the place, their housing condition is not good. Okay, if you are poor, of course you cannot live in a comfortable life. You will just only live in a place where at least you can eat, you can you can sleep during nighttime. Aside from that, no more, no less. Okay. So that's very intense. Okay. That is very intense. So it's so disappointing why we have that because that's part of us. So that's the reason, Kyo, why you have to work hard. So you're studying, you have your mom and your job has a money to pay for your tuition fee. So please try to help them. Please try to focus when you study because you are very lucky. You are very lucky because you have your job. I mean, you have your mother, you have your dad who has a job. Your dad, you're not poor, right? Are you poor, Kyo?
no, teacher.
No, teacher, we're not poor. Yeah, because if you are poor, you will not be enrolled in Pantado because Pantado is expensive. So you will not be enrolled there. So most likely you are rich. So you have to take care of what your mother has given you. You have to listen to your mother. Okay, next here. So another one. Okay, please read KO. Oh, wait, here. Where am I? It's the social factors. Please read about these social factors until depression. Please read kayo. These social factors
These social factors are also closely to
linked. Okay, later I will,
linked,
okay, emotional.
linked to emotional well-being. People with low or no income are more likely to have mental health problems. It is not clear, however, whether poverty causes mental illness or whether it is on the way around. For example, certain people with mental health issues may be at risk become homeless just a- as a person who homeless may have an increased risk of illness such as depression.
Okay, depression. Again,
Depression,
okay. Causes.
success,
Causes. Okay. Homeless.
homeless,
Okay. Link. Link.
link,
Okay. Mental.
mental,
Okay. Weather. Weather. Weather.
weather,
Okay. Okay. So here, Kyo, the social factors are also closely linked to emotional well-being. Okay. So people with low or no incomes are most likely to have mental health problems. That's the reason why. So there are lots of people today, Kyo, many people today don't have income. Okay, they don't have income, they don't have work, so most probably they will be having the mental health problems. So because example, you are a father and you have four sons and daughters. So your wife doesn't have work, so you also have less work, you only pay little, that amount of money cannot survive when you try to go for a living with your kids and with your wife, in short with the family. So it's not enough. You keep on struggling every day, you keep on finding work every day. So you have to remember that as you go there, you will be emotionally stressed and you will be mentally stressed. Okay. You keep on thinking, where can I get money for the food in the afternoon? Where can I get food in the evening? Where can I get food in the morning? Every day. You keep on thinking that. So what will happen? The thing is, what will happen? You will be closely linked to mental health. You gonna have the problem with mentally. Okay. It is not clear actually, Kayo, however, whether poverty causes mental illnesses. Okay. So it is not clear because we don't know there are people also who are mentally stressed, but then they are rich, probably because they have other problems, they have family problems. It's not about money, it's different, maybe because of their family, because of the work, because of social status. So it's different, it's not about money. So I don't believe, Keo, that mental illnesses, the cause for that is you are poor. No, because there are a lot of rich people who also have mental illnesses because they are depressed. We don't know that they have other problem, concern problem aside from that one. Okay. So for example, certain people with mental health issues may be at risk of becoming homeless. So if you are poor, of course, and you've got, of course, you have mental illness, you keep react crazy, you become crazy. You keep in roaming around in the city, in the town, in your place. Keep roaming around asking for food because you don't have job, you don't have family. So most likely you become homeless. You don't have home because you are crazy. That's one. Just as a person who is homeless, if of course if you are homeless, you if you don't have house to stay in the night, you will just be in the street. You will just lie down in the street. What will happen? Of course, there is a possibility, Kale, that you've got illnesses such as depression. Okay, what is depression, teacher? You know the word depression? You know this word? What is this? What is depression? Keo, Keo, what
depression.
is depression? What is depression? What is depression? If I will ask you, Keo, what is depression?
I don't know what is depression.
Okay, depression, it means it's your feelings. You are depressed because I am bad. I am depressed because all the friends hate me. I am depressed because I don't have job. I don't have money. My family hates me. So I am depressed. I don't have house. I am depressed. So it means when you say the word depression, it's your emotional, what you feel in your heart. Okay, I feel that I am very bad. I am depressed with what you said to me. Depression will lead you to mental problems or will lead you to have mental problems. That's a very hard word, hard thing to do, Kale. Imagine if you are mentally unhealthy, of course, what will happen? You will also be mentally disabled. I mean, unable or actively doing things. Okay, what will you do? You will just go around. You will just roaming around without food because you are crazy. You cannot eat. Possibly, you cannot eat 3 times a day. You only eat one. In one day, you can only eat once. Can you do it, Kyo? You cannot eat 3 times a day. How many times can you eat in one day? Kyo, in one day, how many times can you eat?
Um, 3.
Okay, three, like breakfast, lunch, and
Yeah,
dinner, right?
yeah.
And you're gonna also have, okay, and you're gonna have also the what? Snacks, right?
I gonna
Okay. So here, look at this one. Okay. So next one. Okay, here. Continue reading, Kyo. There are other types of social factors until valued. Okay, continue reading. There are,
yeah. Uh,
continue, Kyo. There are other types. Continue,
there are
continue.
there are other type of social factors too. Body are young,
Or
uh,
old.
short or tall, big or small, weak or strong. Whatever this judgment matter, and whatever they are positive or negative depend on the cultural and historic context. The cultural and
Historical context.
historical
Historical context.
historical context of different society promote very different valuation of body shape. What is considered as attractive or ugly, normal or abnormal, very enormous, cowardly, positive example in which
Which,
security and the outside anti-value.
okay, so we are here. There are other type of social factors too. Bodies are young or old, short or tall, big or small, weak or strong. Whether this judgment, if the people will say judgment, it means, okay, wait for a while, Keo. Please repeat the word judgments.
Judgment.
Cultural.
Culture.
Cultural.
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 Keo, cultural.
Cultural.
Okay. Historical.
Historical.
Context.
Context.
Okay. Societies.
Societies.
Valuations.
Valuation.
Attractive.
Attractive.
Enormously.
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 When you say enormously, the meaning of enormous is big. Big, Keo. Another, always remember, enormous is big. Big. Okay. Valued.
Value.
Valued.
Value.
Okay. So there are other types of factors too. Bodies are young or old, short or tall, big or small, weak or strong. Whether these judgments matter and whether they are positive or negative, it depends on cultural and historical context. Okay. The culture and the media of different society promote very different valuation of the body shapes. Okay. What is considered attractive or ugly, normal or abnormal, varies enormously. Varies big. Currently, for example this to I have to sum it up. Example this. When you are too small, too big, like that, short and tall, so it also varies with what your social status. Okay, so like the child, when the child is still young, and then the child has an abundance of milk, vitamins, and very healthy. When the child of the poor people just very weak because she doesn't have the mother, doesn't have money to buy vitamins and doesn't have money to buy milk. So what happened? The what's that? What happened? The boy, I mean the mm, the baby will grow up weak and unhealthy. So it really matters. But nowadays, if you are rich people, they don't like to be fat. You want slimmer. You want to be slim. So they keep on, they have a value, the great value or the highly valued on slimness. Do you want to be slim? Do you want to be, do you want not to be fat? Do you want to be slim always? Sociologists then are suggesting that we should not just view bodies and mind, biological terms, but also in social terms. We have to remember that our body, KO, the shape of our body, whether we are fat, we are sexy, we are not sexy, it depends on us. Okay? It depends how we value that body. Because if you think you are good enough, if you think you are very you are mentally, or you're mentally and you are physically good with that, so of course you will be having a good body. Okay, the physical body and what we seek to do with a change over time and society, this has important implications for medicine and ideas of health. Okay, that's the idea of people being obese. Okay, obese means, what do you mean by the word obese? You know what is obese? You know the
What?
word obese, Kio? Obese, it means you are not fit. You are just too big with your age and with your height. You are only 8 years old and your weight. Okay, what is your weight, Kio? I will ask you. How many kilo are you?
38.
You are 38, so you are not obese. Okay. So you are not obese because you are 38. Okay. It's physically related to large amount of processed foods together with lack of exercise. So when you're obese because you keep on eating a lot junk foods. You know what is junk foods? Chips, you know what is that?
Nope. Teacher,
Okay.
may I go out, please?
Okay. Okay. Okay, Kyo.
Okay,
So
teacher.
that's the idea of people being obese. Okay, if you are obese, it's just like your weight and your weight, your kilogram is like you will have 70 kilos. Oh my God, Kyo is obese already. So you're too big with your age. Okay. So, and is there for a medical issue. However, it has always become a mental health issue and a social problem as a result of people coming to define what is body shape as wrong and unhealthy. You keep on eating junk food. Oh, teacher, I want junk food. I want hot dog. I want ham. You keep on eating that. And you don't know you become obese, you become fat already. And other people say, ah, that boy is healthy because keep on eating food. No, it becomes wrong because being obese, Kio, being big, too big is not healthy anymore. It's unhealthy. You are not healthy. You are unhealthy. So it means you are unhealthy. You are not healthy. You want to be unhealthy? Kyo?
No.
Of course, no, teacher. I don't want to be unhealthy. Okay? So here, I will erase first. Okay. Now, Kyo, let's move to reading 3, studying abroad. Okay. Would you like to study abroad, Kyo? Like you will go to other places in other country? Would you like that? Would you like to study abroad?
No.
Oh, you don't like to study abroad? You don't like to go on Canada, on US? You don't like that?
Because when I go there, I will miss my family. So
Oh, you will miss your family, of course. You will miss your family when you go there. Okay. So we have here studying abroad, words related to educations, scanning, completing the tables and flowcharts. Vocabulary. You have here match the following school subject to the definition. Okay. It's time for you to match now. Okay. Match now. Okay. I will just drink water and I'll be back. Please match 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Match kayo, match. Here. 1A, match it. Okay. I will be back. Okay, Kyo, what's your answer?
I just know PE, not
Okay. Numeracy, it means number. Okay. Numeracy is number. We are talking here about number. Okay. Which do you think? Numeracy, it's number here. So when we talk numeracy, it's number. Okay. Literacy, it means then if you know how to read and write. Okay, first, okay, let us see here. So numerically, it means the ability to work with numbers and calculations. Very good. Okay, I will check you. Where is it? Okay, this is correct. Okay, check. Next, literacy, the ability to read and write. Very good. PE, it's physical exercise or sport. Okay. PE. Another RE, it's social subject that children learn about religion and other matters. It's about religious involvement or religious enhancement. Okay, very good. Okay. Now, Keo, let's move now. Okay. Without looking back, exercise one. Okay, this is exercise one. Okay. Write the correct school subject below each picture. What do you think are the subject? You have to pick here from this one. Okay. Put the following in order according to the level of education. Rank them from low. Okay. By the way, please use this one. It is numeracy, literacy, PE, or RE. Okay. Please use this one. Your answer is numeracy, literacy, PE, or please put an arrow with the pictures. Okay. Okay, you put an arrow cube. Please put an arrow to the picture with 1, 2, 3, 4 subject. Okay. Not that one, not here. In the picture. In the picture, Keo. We're done with that. In the picture. Numeracy. Where is numeracy? Where can you consider it numeracy?
It's the number one.
Okay, where is it? It is number one. You look at numeracy, please. Numeracy, look at. Put an arrow. Just put an arrow.
But I can.
You cannot reach? Here, going there. Arrow. Numeracy is about numbers. You know that. Okay. First, you have RE. You have PE. Yeah, that's physical. Okay. This one, correct. Correct. This is literacy. Literacy, what's PA? Numeracy, look at kayo. It's not much. Look at numeracy and literacy. Look at numeracy and literacy. It's not much. Please check, double check numeracy. Why it becomes letter. Okay, very good. Numeracy, it talks about number. Literacy, it talks about reading and writing. How literate you are. When you say literate, it means you can read and you can write. You are literate when you can read and you can write. You are literate for that. Okay. If you think, teacher, I know how to read and write. Yeah, you are literate. If you don't know how to read and write, you are illiterate. So it means you don't know how to read and write. Oh my God. Illiterate. Oh, well, okay. Illiterate, it means
Illiterate
uh,
mean uh, the fact about illiterate
you cannot read and write.
school, a school object in which children learn about.
Okay. You cannot read and write. When you are illiterate, you cannot read and you cannot write. Okay. You cannot read and you cannot write if you are illiterate. Okay. Okay, so you have here literacy, so it means very good. So when we talk numeracy again, it's number. Okay, literacy, it means being literate. PE, it's physical education. And RE, it's religious education. So your education, your enhancement about God, about your faith and your belief in God. So that's it. Okay, I will erase now. Okay, in this one, Q, you look up this one, okay? Please check this one. Put the following in order according to the level of education. Rank them from low to high. Okay, what is high? Okay, again, what is high here is PhD. I will write here, this is PhD. The higher education. PhD. This is the higher education. What's the lowest? What's the lower? From the very beginning. Okay, when you study in school, what or where did you started? Were you started in nursery school? Were you started in infant school? Okay, what do you think? Kayo, please kayo, Pastor, because we don't have enough time.
School.
Okay, I will be the one to write. Number one, what is? You started in?
PI school.
Again?
PI school.
Nursery?
So
The one when you were very young. What is, when you go to school, your education, what is the first school? It should be in the?
primary school.
Not primary. It is in the infant because you're very young. Infant school. Okay, what's next to infant school, Kiyo? What's next to infant school? What's next to infant school now? Next to infant school is?
In that school is
Nursery school. It's
nursery school.
Okay, after nursery school, what's next to nursery? Okay, you're done with nursery school. After nursery school, what's next? What's next after nursery? Theo. After nursery is?
Secondary school.
Oh, are you sure secondary? You will not go to elementary? Secondary is high school.
Bachelor degree.
Okay, it's primary school, Kyo. That is your elementary. Primary, it's grade 1 to grade 4. That's primary school, Kyo. Next, after primary school, you will go to what? Very easy to you. Don't tell me you cannot answer. After primary school, what's next to primary school? After primary school, what's next, Foster? You will go to after elementary. What's next to you, boy, Foster? What's next?
In secondary.
Yeah, you will have secondary. Okay, you will be in high school. After secondary, before you go to college, what's next?
Six.
It is the, what's the next? Keo, what's next? Master Keo? What's next? If that is the, what's the next? It is
Is
after secondary Keo, Master.
secondary. What? Up second. Sixth form college.
Sixth form college. After that one, what's next? After sixth form college.
Bachelor degree.
Bachelor's degree. That is, you will have, you could be an engineer, you could be a teacher. Bachelor's degree. After bachelor's degree is the, after bachelor is your master's degree.
Master degree.
You will have your master's degree. You will have your master's degree. It is the time when you will be a teacher, you will be mastering about teacher. You will study about teacher. Example, you're an English teacher, you will have to study English. All about teaching English. Okay. So you have infant school, nursery school, primary school, secondary school, sixth form college, bachelor's degree, master's degree, and PhD. The last is you will have, you will be PhD. You will become a doctors of education. So that it. These are, there are 8 category. Actually here after 4, there's still after 3, there is elementary. Because primary is 1, 2, 3, 4. Elementary is 5 and 6. That's elementary. Okay, so in the Philippines, we have 5 and 6, that's elementary school. Okay, maybe in Vietnam, you call it as primary school. But in the Philippines, primary and elementary is different. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. That's one in US class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. You will called as primary. Okay, class 5 and class 6, that's elementary in the Philippines. How about you? What class are you? You're class 3?
Yeah.
Class 3 or class 2?
Class 3.
You're class 3. You're in grade 3 in Philippines.
Yeah.
Grade 3 in Philippines. Okay. Okay kayo? So I will erase this one. Okay. So what do you know about these students' destination and places of origin? You fill in the gaps the table with word from the list. Okay. Word from the list of these students. Okay, Keo? So for now, on our next topic, next time, we will be having this one. The word from, we are already number 3. Okay. Number 3 in unit 3. Okay, Keo? So for
Okay,
now,
teacher.
Teacher Anne don't have enough time. So I will be saying goodbye. Okay?
Okay,
So
teacher.
bye for now. I will see you tonight, Kiyo boy. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kiyo.
Okay. Goodbye, teacher.